You know that feeling, right? Lying awake at night, your mind just racing with thoughts you can't seem to shut off. Well, you're definitely not alone. In this explainer, we're going to dig into a different idea. What if all that overthinking isn't actually a flaw, but a feature of a really deeply engaged mind?
Right? So it's like 3 in the morning. Everything is quiet, but inside your head, it's like a bustling city. Just thoughts, worries, what ifs. It feels like you're running this mental marathon that has no finish line. And honestly, it can leave you feeling completely exhausted before your day has even started.
I think this is the perfect way to describe it. It's like your brain is a web browser with 100 tabs open at once, and they're all blinking, all demanding your attention. It's never just one thought, is it? It's this whole chaotic chorus of stuff from the past, the present, future worries, all playing at the same time. And if this list looks familiar, well, yeah, it's that constant need to connect the dots on everything. That endless loop of replaying a conversation, thinking about what you should have said. It's that feeling that your brain's off switch is just broken. And when people tell you to just let it go, it can feel like they're speaking a totally different language. So, what do we usually call all this relentless mental chatter? The world has a word for it, and that word is overthinking. But, that word is so loaded with judgment, isn't it? It's a label that kind of suggests something is wrong with us.
Exactly. We're told it's a bug in our system, a glitch that needs to be patched up. But what if it's not a bug at all? What if it's actually a feature that we just haven't learned how to use properly yet?
Okay, so this is where things get really interesting. This is a complete paradigm shift. What if we've been looking at this all wrong? Instead of a flaw to be fixed, what if it's a trait to be understood? Instead of just anxiety, what if it's a sign of deep processing? Not a weakness, but just a different cognitive style.
And this new perspective has a name. It's called cognitive depth. It's a way of looking at your mind not as some broken machine, but as a really finely tuned instrument.
So what is it? Well, you can think of cognitive depth as seeing the world in 4K, while maybe everyone else is watching in standard definition. You're not just seeing the big picture, you're seeing every single pixel, every little shade of color, all the intricate details that most people just miss.
And that right there is the key distinction. This isn't about the quantity of thoughts you have, but the depth of each one. You're not just collecting data. Your mind is building this complex three-dimensional model of the world, a model that is just so rich with detail and nuance. But here's the thing. Seeing the world in that much detail, well, it can be a heavy burden to carry. It's kind of like carrying a backpack full of rocks that nobody else can even see. And it's really important that we acknowledge the weight of that. This mental weight is almost like the price of admission for having a deeper understanding of the world. It's the weight of 1,000 what-ifs, the burden of seeing 1,000,000 possibilities, and the emotional toll of feeling everything so deeply.
And this is what that weight actually feels like in real life. That constant low hum of anxiety, a tendency for that gnawing existential dread. The isolating burden of being the one who always sees the risks that everyone else seems to just ignore. It's a weight that can really make you feel like you're carrying the entire world on your shoulders.
So the big question is, how do we carry this weight without being crushed by it? The answer is in a simple but really profound shift in how we see it. What if this isn't a burden we have to endure, but a gift we can learn to embrace? This quote just says it all, doesn't it? You can't silence a deep mind. That's not the goal, but you can learn its language. You can figure out what makes it sing and what makes it scream. You can learn to work with it, not against it, and to harness its power for good.
So, if you've ever felt like your brain was somehow broken, I really want you to hear this. It's not. It's a finely crafted instrument. It's like a Stradivarius in a world full of plastic ukuleles. And it's time you learned how to play it.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question. How are you going to choose to carry your own cognitive weight? Are you going to let it crush you, or are you going to learn to dance with it? The choice, as always, is yours.